guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a headboard. As you can see, I have these decorational Indian style decor, basically, in the back of the bed to make it seem like we have a headboard, but I want something that's more headboard-esque. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab some materials, put it all together, and make it look like we actually have something. The same color palette that kind of matches the decor that I'm looking for, which is more Bohemian, Indian, Moroccan kind of style. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So cue the video. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to glue these two pieces of plywood together so that we can make one long piece. Because we are very smart, and when we went to purchase the plywood, we didn't realize that we don't have a van anymore. We have a regular car, so we had to cut it into pieces, and now we have to glue it back together. So I got my Gorilla wood glue, and we're going to go ahead and see if this works. Yeah, because Gorilla glue is mine. Ugh. I can't reach this. Wow, there's a lot coming out of this. It got excited. And now, as you can see, you don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Now we're just gonna put the two sides together. And then let's add another layer of glue on top. Since we don't have clamps, I don't have any clamps, I'm just gonna hold it like this for 30 minutes until the time is up. So you guys, if you do this at home, hold it like this for 30 minutes. Don't even bother buying the clamps. That's too much money. I'm just kidding. Buy the clamps. 24 hours, and I've been holding it for the entire time. It seems like it's already dry, and it's pretty sturdy, so I'm not going to have to add the little wood blocks. And we're going to go ahead and continue on with the crafting. So we're going to go ahead and take off the back hangings from the wall decor. For that, I tried with a screwdriver, an electric screwdriver, and it just didn't want to work with me, so I went ahead and I pulled it off with some pliers, and that finally seemed to work. It was a bit of a tough situation, but we managed to get it done. So once all of those were completely off, I went ahead and sanded down the plywood because it got some paper stuck to it.
Downstairs.
Trying to not wake up our roommate. And once that was done, we're going to measure the spaces on the plywood, see where to place all of the wall hangings, and once that's figured out, we mark them with a pen or pencil. It doesn't matter, we're going to be painting over it, and then turn it around once we figure out where they're going, and we're just going to go ahead and glue all around. We want to make sure that we got every area. We don't want any area without glue. We want to make sure that it's not going to get unstuck and it's going to stay well in place for our headboard. We don't want it falling on top of us while we're trying to sleep at night. So I went ahead and did that, and then once that was done, just go ahead and grab it and turn it around, place it on the markings, and go ahead and press it down. And once that was done, we let it dry, and then we sprayed it all an even color. Wanted to make sure that if we wanted to sand it down to give it that more of a bohemian, rustic-y look, we could go ahead and do that, and we wouldn't have some black or brown colors. It would all be the same plywood, creamy kind of color that we ended up choosing. You can choose whichever color you prefer for the base. If you like a different color, if you just like the color that it already has, then you can just leave it how it is. And then once that's done, you just set it up and let it dry. Then once it finished drying, we went ahead and we painted it with white. Once we were at Home Depot, we chose a bunch of different whites. There was a lot to choose from. And once you bring it home, they all look exactly the same. White is white once it's home. Once we finished painting the plywood, we painted the wall decors. Make sure it was even-ish enough. You don't have to make it perfect. As long as it's painted and it looks how you want it, that's good. We weren't wanting it perfect. We wanted to make sure that It just looked good enough because we wanted that bit of a bohemian kind of distressed look to it, so there was no need to make it perfect. But then finished, then just set it up and let it dry again. And once it was dry, you just place it behind your bed. As you guys can see, the headboard is completely finished and it looks pretty good if I just say so myself. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up or go ahead and subscribe above so you can see more videos are coming in the future. If you decide to make your own DIY headboard, please go ahead and tag me on you guys' pictures or videos. I would love to hear more, and links to my social will be left below. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!